A date I will never forget. The day the sphere appeared in our orbit. We were not ready. Out of options, we unleashed every nuke we had. We only succeeded in destroying our own planet. Boys with bows and arrows. The last remnants of Earth tried to resist, tried to survive. So did my brother and I, but it was hopeless. Yet, we kept fighting until that one fateful day when he subconsciously transferred his soul into a drone. Turns out, Aiden was the key. Because of him, Eva sensed our way out. Through the sphere, she initiated the Great Sacrifice. 32,000 human psionics merged their soul into the swarm that day. Now, ours to command, we used the swarm to rebuild. But it was too late. Earth was lost. Eva studied the sphere with her powers and found a way to build our first interstellar ship, the Argo, powered by the sphere, protected by the swarm. On it, 32,000 human souls locked in stasis. But power attracts power, and the Vor were drawn to the energy of the sphere. They could not have it. The swarm. It was like trying to control a tornado. Some say we should have died along with our planet. I say, this is our chance to start anew. My name is Carter, Captain of the Argo, and we will find New Earth.
Jump successful. We just entered a new cluster and are ready for scanning, Captain.
I hope we find a suitable planet fast. Earth is running out of time. We need a new home.
Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to, well, Drone Swarm. We have played it before, but I wanted to replay it, so we're starting over. I did accidentally press stop recording, so this is where we'll start from the story. But yep, here we go.
Unknown vessel, this is the Argo. Cease fire, we come in peace. No response, Captain. Battle stations.
The swarm is ripping them apart.
More energy signatures.
Remember, Carter, you can use the swarm defensively as well.
So it's not... there you go.
Careful, Captain, they may punch through the wall.
Hello, I did a wall. Why is it not? There we go.
More incoming. No problem for me.
Okay, a bit too early, but let's try that.
That was it.
There we go.
System cleared.
I don't feel particularly welcome.
Galaxy map. The galaxy map provides an overview of the systems you have discovered. The system the Argo your mothership can jump to. Click on the system to get more information about it. Okay. So one day. First step into an unknown part of the galaxy. Exploration. In the system and every system after it may be vacant. Find an Earth candidate. There we go.
Captain, there's already someone here. Sensors are showing it's the same type of ship that attacked the Argo back at Earth. They sent us a message. Translate.
Unknown vessel, you are in Vor territory. Leave or be fired upon.
This is bad news, Captain. We cannot leave without scanning the system.
So we defend
No idle
ourselves.
threat. That's it? Could have been worse. I just had to jinx it, didn't I?
Hostile Vor presence confirmed. Let's do what we came for and leave.
Scan the system. In it implements atmosphere gas composition is not suitable to sustain human life. It reports that the sphere, however, has unlocked more of its secrets when exposed to this particular location. Okay.
Captain, I've finished compiling the data on the enemy. It's the Vor. They're indeed the ones who attacked us back home, and who are technologically superior to humanity.
Highly advanced. Still no match for us. Right, Aiden?
Indeed, brother.
Anyway, their ships are heavily armored and employ high-tech missile-based weaponry. What we have, thanks to the drones, is our maneuverability. So let's use that to our advantage.
Okay. Few days. Skill points. Red level 1, Blue Nebula, Gnosis, Mind Effect. Arc Strike. Approaching back turns, click hold, and point release for high power attacks. Oh.
Oh, great. The Vor again. Already in position. Let's try this again. Vor ship, this is the Argo. We're here to scan the system's planets. Nothing else. But we will defend ourselves.
You are trespassing without permission of our Empress. We cannot tolerate that.
I'm under the impression that this will become a running theme with these 4 aliens.
Here's to hoping we were done. Vor vessels identified. Vor folding signatures detected. System clear.
There we go. Initiate scan. Planet's magnetic field makes it unsuitable for you for life. We found a strange energy reading that tripped some of the sphere's memory banks, though. Nothing yet. Hard to check drones. Click and hold on a point release for high power. Okay.
Sensors show a warship being attacked by someone else? I'm translating this new faction's language. Hopefully we have more luck with them. Unknown vessel, this is the Argo. Do not fire. We come in peace.
Of course you are. Just like the last ship that pretended not to be hostile. We will not fall for the same trick twice.
Beware of their lasers. If the swarm diminishes, they will punch right through.
Dashan presence detected. More vessels are coming in. There's more of them walking in.
Now that it's over, who exactly were those aliens?
You don't know. That soil composition is so different it's unusable. And a strange energy reading that really sets off some of the sphere's memory recording, unveiling some secrets. K laser.
Can you feel it? Your psionic power is growing. I might be able to use that to teach the swarm new capabilities.
Great. We need any edge we can get. How about the Argo? Anything we can do with the alien components we salvaged so far?
Well, after the appropriate research has been conducted, likely. Reverse engineering some of the technology should be viable, so we might retrofit the Argo with it. Just imagine the possibilities.
Yes. Okay, so we're here. We have to jump here. Get there, I'm guessing? Oh, right. Not red. Orange is our...
There's a cargo container stranded on the other side of this asteroid field. If we carefully push it towards the Argo, we might be able to retrieve it.
Its structural integrity is decaying.
Best not to waste any more time then. container itself is worth a study as well.
Finally. Jesus. So, is there anything different? No. Now we can continuously attack people.
We'll jump right into an ongoing battle. With a bit of luck, they'll ignore us and we can scan for suitable planets without any interference. So much for that. Guess we have to finish this fight before we can start the scanning process.
Station destroyed. And us. We have to be mindful of those heavy lasers. Perhaps we can disrupt them with a cannonball attack.
And thus resetting their lasers. Great idea. Dashan presence detected. Dashan warp signatures detected. The station is not attacking us, but they're also not responding. They're transmitting a signal to a nearby system. How about we check it out after we finish our scans here?
Yeah, the planet's atmospheric gas composition is not suitable to sustain human life. Uva reports that the sphere, however, has locked more of its secrets when exposed to this particular location.
This new faction is known as the Dashan and appears to be at war with the Vor. Their engine and weapon systems look advanced, but their hull seems low-tech in comparison.
Given the few high-tech components they maintain, I conclude that the Dashan were provided those parts by another civilization. I wonder who that might have been.
In contrast to the Vor, they employ energy-based weapons. They also prefer to employ hit-and-run tactics, rather than a straight fight, probably because of their fragility. We'll have to find a way to counter that.
Nice. Starting to get used to the fighting system as well. Working out how all the systems work. But I think now we can actually invest it. I think we got point. Yep.
Different energy signatures. Yet another faction? I think we've met them before. Should we investigate?
They say third time's a charm. Maybe this time we don't have to shoot them to survive.
FYI, there's a hazard cloud in the area. Watch out for it. It's the rogue AI again.
Oh.
Vor and Dashan technology. But look how disheveled everything appears. Perhaps this was made from the remnants of whatever ship they acquired.
Now they're targeting us. Unprovoked, I might add. We're down to 75% hull integrity.
Unselecting.
Our hull integrity is at 50%. Hull integrity is at 25%. Protect the Argo!
What do you think I'm doing?
Surprisingly strong offensive for such a fragile vessel.
Damn it, that one was harder.
Again, this rogue AI.
Can't they comprehend that they are inferior to the swarm? Fighting us is futile.
No, it isn't.
FYI, there's a hazard cloud in the area. Watch out for it.
And push the rogue ships in?
Oh, right.
It's the rogue AI again.
Seriously, that didn't affect you?
is down to 75%.
There we go. The big ones are shield, going behind, other ones. Yeah, leave them. No, kill them then. Go after the big ones. You know what I mean. Okay, there we go. Is that it? The drones may further intellect in more structure disturbs any physical impulse crossing. Yeah.
Sensors show an ongoing attack on another station. Let's hope we don't get dragged into it again.
Oh, we will.
Darn! I might have jinxed us. Well, I guess it's up to us to win this fight.
Some of their ships employ a destabilizing beam. We should eliminate those first, otherwise they could cause us serious problems.
We're down to 75% hull integrity. There's a system called Gateway, but we were only able to recover half of the coordinates.
Gateway. This sounds promising.
Nice. Cores are heavily corrupted and what's left is barely intangible. However, we extracted, however, some unique technology insights from them, which will allow us to upgrade the Argo. Cool. Install permanent damage energy conduits. Damage done to the Argo charges. We are fully charged instantly repairs large amounts of drones. This repairs Argo. Added new material with peculiar properties analysis and shows it can harness transfer kinetic energy released in the hold to formations, say weapons damage done to the floor. We should be able to feed that energy back into the sphere and use it. Nice. Thermals dissipate later. Swarm generally seems to forget about the commands it was given if it has a memory at all. To improve so to control through or let it be fully covered.
There's useful data in this Dashan data core. Can we use the swarm to extract it somehow?
If we keep the swarm in proximity around the core, we should be able to extract the data and transfer it to the sphere.
And you can transfer it from there into the Argo's mainframe? That sounds great. Let's try that.
Nice.
Let us be careful about directing the swarm around those clouds.
Thieves! You will regret stealing from us. May the Utuli watch over our victory.
Who?
Dashan presence detected. Dashan warp signatures detected.
We got the information we needed. Let us leave. They gave the Dashan technology to fight the Vor and caused their greatest military failure.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Don't need points, I have none. Alright.
It's this rogue AI again. We still know little about it.
I yearn for some time to study them, but alas, it cannot be.
Energy signatures, no life signs. The rogue AI. We're down to 75% hull integrity. Our hull integrity is at 50%. If we allow that laser to charge up, we're going to have huge problems, I'm sure of it.
Okay, it circles around its prey. Use EMP missiles to disable drones. Damn it.
The swarm is being decimated. System cleared.
Finally.
Still want to study them, Eva?
Of course. Why would I not want to?
Never mind.
Storm Pool deals heavy damage to enemy vessels it touches, but single drones gain a chance to die in the process. I think I want this first. It's better. Oh, did we only get the one? Damn it.
Captain, this transporter belongs to the other alien species we met, the Dashan. Their ship seems to be stranded, so let's hope they don't feel threatened when we jump in for our scans. All right, scanning process started. And stopped. We've got incoming, Captain. It's a Vor fleet.
They really have been killing each other for decades now?
According to my data, the Dashan were part of the Vor Empire at some point, but rebelled against them. The Dashan are also known for their ruthlessness.
And their disregard for civilian lives. Furthermore, they seem to have produced bioweapons which appear to be especially efficient at destroying Vor vessels.
And we're now in the middle of their war. Great, just great.
They're flying right into that asteroid field. Maybe we could give the asteroids a little nudge towards them.
Awesome. Let's try it.
Okay, since we're in the middle of battle, let's go ahead and do that.
We should also search the wrecks for anything useful while we are scanning.
Those EMP blasts are very frustrating, brother. I feel so powerless.
Oh well.
We found some coordinates in the salvage. They point to a nearby system. Just say the word and we can jump straight to it.
Yeah, I can't get that other one now. Oh, Daniel.
Sensors are picking up Dashan merchants and a Vor fleet, Captain. By now, I'm pretty sure they're going to drag us into their fight again. So there's no point in trying to contact them.
So the Vor attack even civilian vessels.
According to the Vor, all Dashan ships are the enemy, even the merchants.
Strictly speaking, they are responsible for equipping the
There's
Dashan
EMP
with
mines around
weapons
the
and
battlefield.
Well, they were smart enough to run, now that the Vor are concentrating on us.
Vor vessels identified. They are deploying some sort of mines. Best we avoid running the swarm through them. More incoming. Watch out for their EMPs.
Listen to her, brother. They may not kill us, but they can stun us for a while.
Got another part of the coordinates for the gateway system. There seems to be a connection to another cluster with new systems to scan.
these are good tidings. Our pool of scannable systems in this cluster is nearly exhausted. Looking for a way to another cluster seems like the logical choice.
Substantially. These aliens use entirely unknown alloys for their ships. We can incorporate them in a hull reinforcement and gain a bit more stability against incoming.
Ships.
But we will not abandon our mission, no matter how hopeless.
Captain, the asteroid wave will collide with us if we do not act swiftly.
Dashan vessels, identified as hostile. More vessels are coming in. It up. Hostile Vor presence confirmed. Enemy reinforcements incoming. The swarm is taking heavy damage. hull integrity 75%. Energy signatures, no life signs. The rogue AI. Our hull integrity is at 50%.
Oh, there's...
It's getting close. Our hull is down to 25%. Glad that's over. And we have their wrecks to salvage now. All in all, I'd say it was worth the trouble.
Damn it. Newly available module upgrade. Yep. So the animal ships around the Argo close range. To mimic the dash abilities of space-time. Argo drive from the utility by the sphere, we can employ it to bend space around the Argo, effectively making all ships in the range slow down for us. Storm 14 remains unaffected. Okay. Then we'll go here. Learn
They've
a bit
set
more.
up a defense perimeter around the wrecks. We have to break through. According to our senses, they're repairing each other.
Remote hull regeneration? Extraordinarily impressive.
And the salvage op is almost complete. Wasn't much left anyways. Let's complete our scans and leave.
Yep.
Wait, was that the signal they sent before their demise?
This one? A set of coordinates. I'll mark it on the map.
Oh, it does seem like my health bar is kind of bigger. Space fan field, so I don't see anything different. Approach and interface. Using an Taki matter manipulator, we still do not entirely understand. We are able to direct its gravitational wave towards the propulsion exhaust, interfering with the propellant, leaving the craft and thus killing any momentum it would have towards. Okay.
They don't have enough ships to be a real threat. We should be fine.
May the stars smile upon us! We will fight until our last breath!
Are they for real? How are they so confident? They called in reinforcements. An unknown ship is approaching.
Damn it.
The ship is entirely surrounded by shields.
This is Vor space. Leave now.
But if we push it into that cloud, maybe it gets damaged enough. Our hull is down to 75%. It worked!
I really don't need to fight another one of those. Ever. Again.
So how much does this give us? 7 frigates, 1 cruiser prototype. Damn it. This is new available module upgrade. Armor interference, beam targets toughest enemy vessels, essentially increasing damage done to it, no matter that is used to weaken the molecular bonds in certain materials. Once installed, we should be able to target enemy armoring, specifically making it far more vulnerable. Okay. I think the propulsion one for now. Yep, can't go do anything else, so we'll jump here.
Looks like they're about to start without us.
Everyone to their stations. We're getting through that gateway, no matter what. See those platforms? They lock the gateway. I think if we hit them all at once, we can open the gate.
Damn it. Oh well. I must have accidentally hit all the targets.
Just behold this.
It's amazing.
That we survived? Hell yeah! Just going through that gate was reckless.
Sometimes we have to take risks, Kylie. We won't save humanity by playing it safe all the time. Earth just sent its last report. Radiation poisoning has reached Redline. The UMF are doing their best to keep the peace, and the Order is trying to shelter as many citizens as they can. But time is against us. If we don't find a new planet soon, there may be nobody left on Earth to save. This new cluster is our chance to turn things around, but we need allies.
I'm sure we can find a way to solve our issues without these aliens.
We're the aliens here. Fighting our way to a new home would take us time. Time is a luxury we don't have.
A local ally would also know these clusters better than us. They could lead us to a suitable planet easily.
Let's approach the Vor first then. They rule the majority of this sector, so chances are they already know of a planet we could use.
Are you sure they'll even listen to us? So far, we've just been killing their soldiers.
They shall listen precisely because we killed their soldiers. Effortlessly, I might add. We may have prevailed so far, but we cannot go on like this.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I can.
Eva is right.
Killjoy.
Perfect timing then that the Vor contacted us. They asked to meet with us and discuss a truce.
A ceasefire with the Vor would indeed simplify our circumstances.
We've gotten a better understanding now of how this alien technology works.
With in-depth research, we ought to be able to reverse engineer more of it for our own purposes.
Yes, now we can get this. Deals heavy damage to enemy vessels it touches, but single drones gain a chance to die. Oh well, for every possible thing you get, there will be a downside. So I think we'll go here, and then that'll be the end.
There is some hidden information to be unlocked in this place, Carter.
I can sense it too, brother. There is something here.
All right. First, we need to get rid of their defenses. Their defenses are down. Make it count.
Come on, come on, come on. Yes. There we go. Two scouts, 4 frigates. That's it. Yeah, sweeping turret. Can't get it now. But yeah, I think we'll end up there. Hope you liked it. See you next one.